Saturday, and that means it's time again for our Saturday Throwback. When we open up the KMOV vault, pull up stories from the News 4 archives. This morning, our focus is on two St. Louis entrepreneurs. We begin with the St. Louis-based company, Varsity Tutors. The company provides students with one-on-one tutoring, and it's mastered the concept of providing those services remotely. So last year, it launched special homeschooling programs as a welcome addition during this pandemic. Here's a look at the company's website. But right now, this company is getting a lot of buzz in the financial world because it's about to go public and start selling stock. Analysts estimate Varsity Tutors is valued at $1.7 billion, with a B, billion dollars. But it didn't start out like that. Back in 2010, News 4 anchor Larry Connors visited with the Varsity Tutors founder to talk about what was then just a relatively small operation. Here's Larry's report from March of 2010.
A visual aid, using it well.
Traditionally, the job of educating students takes place in the classroom, but some students want, maybe even need, a little more. It wasn't long ago that 24-year-old Chuck COHN was one of them.
When I was in high school, I really struggled with a couple of honors and AP courses I was taking, and it was really tough to find an effective tutor.
While studying at Washington University, Chuck discovered what he thinks is the solution to that tutoring problem.
I thought of the idea. I formed the company maybe 2 weeks later.
That idea is Varsity Tutors. It links parents to students at top-tier universities for one-on-one tutoring at half the price of other elite national tutoring agencies. Chuck says business is good and gratifying.
When they see these grades going up, that's a benefit for everyone involved, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it feels great for me to be a part of it. I know the students love to have their parents off their back and know that their chances of getting into a great school have improved, and then the parents are usually ecstatic.
Varsity Tutors is now operating in 5 states. Chuck's projecting 200% growth for this year. That's not bad for an idea that started as a class project.
We started on a project in the class and we worked on it the entire semester, and at the end of the semester I really had a good idea on what I wanted to do with Varsity Tutors.
So the education paying off for you already?
Oh, absolutely.
It certainly looks like it's paying off. Once again, that was longtime News 4 anchor Larry Connors' interview from March of 2010. Now, Varsity Tutors has since merged with tech company Nerdy, and it's technically Nerdy that's planning to go public with that estimated value of $1.7 billion, which of course will make the founder a very, very wealthy young man. And we checked back with Varsity Tutors. The company tells us that Chuck still lives here in St. Louis and he plans to keep the company based here. By the way, he majored in finance and entrepreneurship at WashU. He told Larry back at the time that he chose WashU because it was the only school he could find that offered a degree like that. Obviously a pretty smart decision on his part. And now digging a little deeper, a little bit further back into our archives, we found some News 4 file video that brings to mind a St. Louis entrepreneur who really was a mover and shaker long before Chuck, who you just met there. We're talking about well-known developer Don BRECKENRIDGE. While looking through News 4 file video from January of 1979, we found this video of what was still the rather new BRECKENRIDGE Pavilion Hotel. This is in downtown, right across from Busch Stadium. BRECKENRIDGE was hailed for saving a building that had housed the failed Spanish pavilion, opening his new hotel in 1976. You can see, if you look closely there, that's Busch Stadium 2 in some of these shots. The BRECKENRIDGE quickly became a popular hotel, night spot, event center. It was also a favorite with visiting baseball teams who could just lodge there and then walk across the street to the baseball stadium. That building is now the Hilton St. Louis at the ballpark. Don BRECKENRIDGE died in 2005.